Welcome to SPHX. I'm Daniel Valenzuela. Our ability to compete in the 21st century global economy will depend on our ability to attract, retain, and especially develop talent. Tech talent in particular. We need a diverse workforce for these tech jobs, and I don't think we know anyone who's working harder to diversify the tech talent than my guest today, Adriana Gascoigne, the founder and CEO of Girls in Tech.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
Adriana, tell us a little bit about yourself and Girls in Tech.
Girls in Tech is an organization that's based on empowerment, engagement, and education of women in tech. I started it in 2007 in Silicon Valley in San Francisco specifically because I was the only female at a startup. I realized that this was a huge issue for many different reasons, but in terms of product development, building a culture of diversity, getting several different perspectives and innovation, it needed to happen. So I built the organization, and cut to 9 years later, it's in 60 cities around the world, in 6 continents, in 36 countries, and we have over 40,000 members. So we hope we're making an impact.
Absolutely, you're making an impact throughout the country and throughout the world, as you just mentioned. We need to continue to move the needle, correct? What should we be doing?
Well, there's many things that we can be doing. First off and foremost, we have to hold the entities accountable that are empowering and building the tech ecosystem. So high-tech corporations, government entities, institutions, accelerators, incubators, entrepreneurs, everyone has to be a part of building this tech ecosystem to not only provide educational tools and skills, but really to enforce the power of entrepreneurship and what we can build if we are to mentor the younger generation of women in tech, women in CS, women in STEM.
Now, what brings you here is the Catalyst Conference. It's the 4th annual, the 2nd time in Phoenix. Mm-hmm. Tell us more about the Catalyst Conference.
So the inspiration of Catalyst came from when I was working at Intel, and we sponsored the Oprah O Conference in the Moscone Center in San Francisco. And I was in a room full of 10,000 very inspirational women who wanted to learn about entrepreneurship, building business, finance, interior design, really everything that is important to a woman. And what I found really interesting about the dynamic in the room was the fact that people were speaking up, asking questions, collaborating, engaging with one another, really being very candid, sharing their own personal story, laughing, crying. And this never happens in the tech world. Mm-hmm. And I wanted an environment where women would be loud and proud and could actually have a megaphone, have a voice within the tech community, and be inspired by role models and high-achieving, accomplished women in tech to serve as mentors.
Yeah. Well, you're doing it now, right? You had a great message, and you had this great message for all of the entities. Corporations and education institutions and government entities. What would you say to our young girls at every grade level, young ladies, our women? What would you say to them?
I would say take risk, embrace it, and I would also say help your fellow friends, colleagues, sisters, anybody around you, pay it forward, because inspiration comes in many different forms, and all it takes is one pat on the back or one, you can do it. Really, it's all about paying it forward.
Well, thank you so much for what you're doing for all of us. Thank you for being here in Phoenix. Learn more about Girls in Tech. I'm Daniel Valenzuela. Keep watching Yes PHX.